Hello, dear Sagittarius, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your general and love reading for the month of October of 2021. The month of October, a month where a lot of retrograde planets are turning direct. Mercury is also retrograde in the month of October, so a lot will be showing the past. Let's see what's going on for you. I'm doing a spread for October, and this spread, if this is your story, you can get the extended reading through Patreon or my website. You can get the links beneath this video. Thank you for your support in advance. Sagittarius, please, Spirit, what's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node? So, dear Sagittarius, if your North Node, let's say, is in Cancer, you can watch the Cancer reading for fated things that are playing out, because the North Node is where we are heading to, what is our path, fated, what we are called to move towards. So, what's going on? Sagittarius, beautiful Sagittarian energies, Sagittarius, which have been dealing with a lot of karmic past matters. They've been purging, dear spirits. What's going on in October? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So this, mind you, is the Cosmic Tarot. Seven of Pentacles in this deck shows that someone's invested in a wrong place, financially, emotionally, business, whatever it is. Seven of Pentacles is stuck energies. It's Capricorn, and dear Sagittarius, you have been held back past couple of years concerning your optimism. Okay, you've gone through quite a few major lessons, but you're at a pivotal point right now. Seven of Pentacles, this could also go back 7 years. What's at the foundation? King of Cups, so matters of love. I don't know if you're dealing with another water sign. What I feel here is King of Cups is Scorpio, so some of you may be also close to the cusp of Scorpio, but this is the root of the reading, which means it's where you've planted seeds. So it's concerning your emotional giving. So giving generously to others, if this is your energy, or you've been dealing with someone else from your past. Could also be a Cancerian person. Doesn't matter if it's a king or a queen, it's the same thing. It's the energies we're reading. Recent past, Queen of Wands. This could also be a Leo person. Doesn't have to be. It could be an Aries, could be a Sagittarius. Queen of Wands is someone who's all about moving forward, taking charge, generosity. She's very attractive. She's very creative as well. This could also be a partnership. Okay, this could also be a partnership. I don't know which energy you're taking on, but at the root of the issue, it's all about sacrificing, giving, nurturing. Queen of Wands is usually more about fire than more about the desire than the emotional stuff, right? So I don't know, you could maybe work with this Queen of Wands, or recent past. It's all about creating something, desiring to create and move forward. She could be an entrepreneur as well. What's on your mind? We've got the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. You're thinking of leaving a situation, something where there's been no reciprocity. Okay, because I do feel here, so this could be 7-8 years for some of you. Eight of Cups is someone that's thinking of moving on, moving along. What's the potential outcome? And we've got Judgment. So some of you could be in the midst of leaving a water sign, a sign, maybe even an earth sign. When I say water sign, more so Cancer, Could also be Scorpio. I mean, judgment can speak to a crisis or a critical moment, but it can also speak to decisions where there's been no happiness. I do see here disappointments. 2 cards that show very, very much disappointment. Maybe you've given out heart more, but logically you would be more the Queen of Wands because you're fire. You're optimistic. You're driven by your desires. You're fire, right? So, but because you're mutable, dear Sagittarius, I would say that you would more so, if you're dealing with another Leo, you would sort of try and fit into the environment, but you could have been dealing with someone that was only taking, you were only giving. So the Judgment card is a critical moment where there's, there's been no happiness, and this is like a resurrection. It could also speak to a judgment call. Someone's made a judgment against you, or you're doing that to someone else. And we've got the 4 of Swords. So 4 of Swords, yes, does speak to an inaction, not taking action. You need to heal. You've had a disappointment, a broken heart. I don't know if you've been dealing with someone that did the dirty on you either. Because this is judgment, Pluto, and Pluto can speak to secrecy, right? As Venus now is transiting through Scorpio, these are the matters we're dealing with. Matters of secrecy or hidden matters are going to be coming up to the surface. You're doing the work, dear Sagittarius, in privacy right now. It's as though you're dealing with a karmic matter. Okay, as Venus is just behind you, right? She's getting ready to soon. She will enter your sign, which will give you a sense of optimism. And some of you, through that optimism, you can sort of get a breath of fresh air and sort of take time out to travel or get out there and meet other people. There's a sense of release coming very soon. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. We've got the privileged lady. We've got concerns. So someone that you looked up to very much so that you're concerned about. And there's judication. Judication is the Libra energy, and there's a lot of things are going on in Libra. Let's get some more light. It's getting a bit dark. And I do see that you've got someone in your life that you look up to, admire, but there's concerns. Now, this could also be, for some of you, this could be a commitment, a marriage, because we've got judication here. If this is not a marriage, then it's as though there's a judgment going on. It's as though you're both in front of someone who is deeming if there's been equality or fairness or justice. Now, this could also be a marriage counselor. And we've got the wealthy man. It's interesting here. Wealthy man. Wealthy does not necessarily have to mean that he's wealthy financially. The wealthy man is also a Scorpio. So I'm just wondering if this could be another person that's someone that you were committed to or in a long-term relationship. And this could be a third person. Someone who's bailed out on you. Okay, because we know the Queen of Wands and the privileged lady, they like everything that is beautiful, Venusian. I'm wondering if you could not offer that to them if they looked elsewhere. So what's beneath the 4 of Swords? 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles, has there been equal giving and receiving, or has there only been taking? This could be legal pending issues as well, which can speak to the future, because we've got the judication here. Let's take a Karma Dharma card, and I'm going to take an angel message. So ask your questions. If you have any questions, get ready to ask your questions, as at the last moment I will take a message, an answer from my guides. So start to think of what you want to answered. And also just mentioning that to connect with me, any sharing of energy, so liking, sharing, subscribing, would connect you with this reading more. So don't forget to extend the love through, to extend the love through sharing. Okay, so we've got Gemini here. Gemini does speak to a choice between two. It's also a very powerful, very blessed union. But remember, Gemini is where the North Node is, so it does speak to decisions, difficult decisions, and someone getting uncomfortable. Okay, it's someone following their fate. So let's take a few more cards and see what's going on, because fated events are playing out. Gemini, remember, is ruled by Mercury, where there is Mercury is retrograding in Libra. So it's got a lot to do with important information in regard to decisions. Let's look at that Four of Swords first of all, which is a card of stagnancy, but also a necessity for healing. And there is the Empress. She is the privileged lady, all right. Now, for some of you, she could be a mother. I do feel for many of you that it's the same energy as the Queen of Wands. There's great similarities. Now, on another hand, for some of you, I suppose, you could be the King of Cups and you've got a choice between two divine feminine. So you could be the wealthy man. You could be someone that's just very generous with your heart, with your pocket. Let's look at that Seven of Pentacles in the now. We've got the Magician. So it does reference Mercury retrograde. It is a major arcana. It's an ace. But the Magician can also speak to someone having been tricked. Let's look at the King of Cups at the foundation. And we've got the Emperor. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress. For some of you, you could be the third person, where you're dealing with an Empress who's already in another commitment. Now, you've also got someone else here, if this could be another fire sign, that is in your life, that is interested. Let's look at this Queen of Wands, because the Emperor could be Aries, Taurus, someone who holds a position of power, someone who works for a large company. I mean, you could be, for some of you, you may have been working really hard at something and missed an opportunity for a promotion. Maybe someone's been very, very strict or very stingy with you. You've been doing the work, but you haven't seen the proof of that. With the wealthy man here, financially looks pretty good. Let's see, because as I said, your ruling planet has been through much recently. You did have a positive open window of opportunity in May until end of July. Well, you will be revisiting those energies in Christmas. Until then, there's a lot of abundance coming up for you, dear Sagittarius, in the near future, just after your birthday, I would say, close to your birthday and after. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. There's the Ace of Pentacles. So it can speak to money. Ace of Pentacles is something promised that is long-term of value. It can speak to a marriage. Some of you may be seeking marriage, or Ace of Pentacles. That's interesting because the Ace of Pentacles could also speak to a child, and the Empress can also be a pregnant woman. So if this is the same person as the Empress, she's trying to fall pregnant. Maybe this speaks to a miscarriage of the past. Because the Eight of Cups up here is someone not happy in a situation. They could not fill all their cups. Let's see what's on your mind. The Tower. Wow. Something is shifting quickly. There's going to be a shocking revelation here. And we've got the King of Pentacles, another person. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this can also speak to money matters. So you could be crying over spilt milk concerning your emotional relationships, but this could be a shocking turn of events that brings money or something that was owed to you. It looks like he's counting his pennies here. And remember what I said before, because maybe you're waiting on a promotion. The Emperor and the King of Pentacles many times are the same person. So this could be the money coming through finally and your recognition. The Judgment card can speak to second chances. Now, some of you may have also lost financially, had some financial loss, but I don't think that will last long. You've got second chances here. And we've got the Five of Wands, which the Five of Wands can speak to competition. It looks like two males are fighting for a female here. So there are competitive energies, but also a conflict, a sort of conflict here. A duel, two people dueling in relation to a female. This can speak to an actual punch-up. And there's going to be a critical moment where someone's going to find out about someone that's in a commitment and that they've stepped out of the commitment. And this can lead also, this energy, the Five of Wands, which you could see that they're at each other's throats here, can lead to legalities. I want to take one more card on that Five of Wands. You know, Five of Wands is a step before the Six of Wands, which can speak to success, balance, harmony. There is help here from Spirit, but this is a critical moment and someone is having difficulty in making up their mind, making a decision. And then we've got the World card, which does speak to a successful ending, completion point, or a chapter that is ending successfully. Now, the World card can also speak to two people that are from different areas of the world, different religion, different upbringing. The World card is the fixed energies that are hard to get through. So it's like karma is blocking, but with Judgment, that's karma. You are conflicted, you are in the hot water here, but you will succeed with whatever it is that's conflicting in your life that's been difficult. And the World card can speak to a completion point, closing up a major karmic cycle. Now, the general energy says that you're waiting, but there will be manifestation and abundance. The Empress needs to be patient, right? She talks about the manifestation, about love, values. So we've got Taurus and Libra here. We've also got the King of Pentacles, which is my Taurus card. So whatever's going on with Uranus in Taurus, this can speak to money fluctuations, shocking revelations, ups and downs where there's been hard change. The Tower comes in to bring those changes. And what are the changes? You're crying over spilt milk here. I mean, the Eight of Cups is that you are leaving a situation that did not fulfill you. That's what's on your mind. You're thinking of that. That's what you're you're hoping to do. Leave a situation where you were maybe not feeling worthy or loved or provided for. But I feel that the hard work that you've done in the past couple of years is what is going to pay off for you. We've got the sun here, so Leo is very strong in your chart. In your chart, or in at this time for you, Leo, and the sun. The sun shows a little child here. I did speak about a pregnancy for some of you. The sun does speak to matters of the heart. It speaks to true love. It speaks to taking a risk. So we've got the sun, we've got the magician, the emperor, the empress, the tower, and the world. These are big cards, and judgment. These are big cards, dear Sagittarius. This is going to be a very important month for you. Remember that the sun brings clarity, it brings a sense of joy and happiness, and a sense of feeling childlike, healing. So I will be taking many more cards, obviously, in the extended. So would you like to ask a question here? Ask the archangels what it is you need to know. Remember that we've got the Queen of Cups, Wands here, which can be the Leo energy. So some of you are also dealing with a strong Leo here. This could be a new person in your life, and you're finally, some of you are closing up a love triangle, an affair from the past could be. Why? Because the general energy was the Four of Swords. And some of you are making a choice. Okay? And making a choice just for someone that's really open and out there. For some of you, the potential could be a long-term connection. Maybe even working, if this is a partnership, with the Ace of Pentacles on top of the Queen of Wands. Okay? And the Sun card, that can speak to something that you're creating with someone that's recently come into your life. So are you ready? Be assertive. Be assertive. I'm going to read the card. Let's see if we get our answer from the be assertive. Because obviously that is saying that you are the King of Cups here. Someone that's sort of, you know, mutating to fit other people's lives in yours, or fit your schedule into other people's lives. Well, it's time to be assertive, it says. This situation calls for you to take matters into your own hands. You must get clear on your personal feelings and then pursue the fulfillment of your desires with courage and self-confidence. Ask for what you need without watering down your request in order to satisfy others. There you go. Remember that seeing to your own needs is nothing to apologize for. Set boundaries with those around you in order to create a safe and fair environment. Tailor your actions so that you earn the respect from others you deserve, and then move forward. So that seems like it's a major lesson for you. Okay, major lesson. So, dear Sagittarius, I will leave it there. I want to thank you so much. As I said, if this resonated for you, you could always join me on the extended reading for the month of October. Other than that, I want to thank you so much, sending you lots of love, lots of light, and I'm wishing you well. October is not going to be an easy month, and neither is November. What I do know, though, is that logically there will be matters concerning relationships, adjudication, right? The month of October is Libra. There's going to be a lot to do with relationships, legalities, and sort of a ironing out of the creases concerning any relationships. And the general energy here is the wealthy man. So stand strong. Know that you are wealthy. You have got a lot to offer. And know that this could also be a very lucrative time concerning your monies. All right? The World card does say that you successfully close up a major chapter in your life. Obviously, opening up something new. Okay? You're ready to go on that journey. Wishing you well. Ta-da.